You weren't betrayed by the world. You were naive enough to believe it would play fair. No one cares how kind you are. They only care how weak you appear and how long it takes before you break. You do everything right. You're polite. You endure. You lower yourself, and then you wait for something that doesn't exist. Recognition. You think patience will be rewarded. You believe kindness will make people grateful. Wake up. The world doesn't run on your emotions. It runs on power, position, and whoever strikes first. You're not hurt. You're forgotten. You're too easy to read. Too easy to control. Too easy to shut down with a few well-placed words. You think you're respected, but are you? Or are you just not dangerous enough to be hated? The strong don't ask for permission to exist. They take their position. They make the rules. They control the outcome. Meanwhile, you're still waiting to be chosen, still hoping someone treats you right before you finally push back. You live like a sheep, praying the wolves spare you because you're not worth eating. Machiavelli didn't write for you. He wrote for the one who acts before being manipulated, the one who stares into human nature and uses it. The real question, are you building a life or just avoiding conflict? Will you keep living like a polite victim, or will you start thinking like a dangerous leader? You were taught to believe in karma, that kindness will be rewarded, that hard work will be recognized, that honesty earns trust. But the world doesn't operate like a moral classroom. It's a chessboard. In this game, the powerless get sacrificed. The ones without leverage get manipulated. The ones who won't push back get drained dry. You think you're fighting for justice, but really, you're just drowning in a system built to crush those who can't adapt. The indifference of the world. Machiavelli never said the world was cruel. He said it's indifferent to fairness. It only reacts to pressure. You claim you don't want to play power games, but if you don't, you become a pawn in someone else's game. You think you're noble for avoiding tactics, but to the world, you're just an easy piece to move, a harmless person and therefore a useless one. The more predictable you are, the easier you are to bend. The more you demand fairness, the more you admit you're too weak to create it. Fairness doesn't exist by default. It's enforced by those strong enough to demand it. Leaders don't beg, they engineer conditions. Leaders don't plead for decency. They engineer the conditions that make cooperation the only rational choice. Not because people are kind, but because they have no other option. You think morality is a weapon. Wrong. Pressure is the weapon, and the one who applies it at the right moment rewrites the rules. You're still reacting emotionally. You feel offended when someone bypasses you. You feel entitled to anger when you're overlooked. But anger doesn't make you powerful. It just exposes your helplessness. Stop begging. Start creating consequences. Instead of demanding fairness, start creating consequences. Don't vent. Don't complain. Build a reality that forces others to adapt. No one respects a person who begs to be treated right. They respect the one who makes them do it. Still believe in fairness? Then answer this. How many times were you kind and got coldness back? How many times did you sacrifice and get treated like it was your job? How many times did you wait to be seen and only got forgotten? You don't need more virtue. You need strategy. The leash of emotion. If they can trigger your guilt, they can make you apologize for nothing. If they can trigger your fear, they can make you act against your own interests. If they can trigger your shame, they can control your entire identity. That's not emotion. That's a leash. And if you don't cut it, you'll remain a puppet, wrapped in good intentions but pulled in every direction except your own. The cost of softness. Machiavelli warned, a ruler should avoid excessive mercy, because mercy, when misused, becomes a crack, and cracks turn into leverage. Your soft heart has cost you more than any enemy. Every time you over-explained, couldn't say no, sacrifice your edge just to avoid making someone uncomfortable. That's how power bleeds out of you. Not in one grand betrayal, but in hundreds of micro-concessions you mistake for maturity. The truth about self-governance. The one who can't govern himself will be governed by everyone else. You think unfiltered emotion is authenticity. It's not. Unfiltered emotion is exposure, and exposure invites exploitation. Want to be strong? Then stop trying to feel better and start becoming harder to move. Real leaders don't deny emotion, they discipline it. They let it inform them, but never dictate their response. You can feel angry, but you don't have to act on it. You can feel disrespected, but you don't have to break character. You can feel hurt and still hold the line. The weak lash out. The strong redirect energy like a weapon. The art of power. Stillness under fire. Let them scream. Let them bait you. Let them mock you. You stay still. You stay cold. You stay dangerous. That's the art of power. Stillness under fire. Calm in confrontation. Silence that makes others panic. And when they ask why you're not reacting, say this: because I already chose who I am, and you don't get to edit that. They'll call you cold. Let them. The more heat they throw, the more control you show. The final choice. You've been taught to be agreeable, to say yes, to keep the peace. You've been told selflessness is noble. Humility makes you worthy. Kindness is the high ground. But no one told you the price. Kindness without power has no bite. It invites predators. It attracts users. It guarantees you'll be seen as soft, not generous, weak. You give and give, but they never reciprocate. Why? Because your kindness signals you won't fight back. The Machiavellian test. Machiavelli would ask, is it really moral to let the immoral walk all over you? Is it strength to let others waste your value? Or just cowardice dressed as philosophy? Being good is not the same as being useful. Being liked is not the same as being respected. Being kind is not the same as being untouchable. You don't need to be cold. You need to be dangerous but in control. The final question: will you keep waiting for fairness, or will you force the world to adjust to you? Because the day you stop expecting the world to be fair is the day you become too dangerous to be ignored. Now go. Don't react. Act. The illusion of fairness. Why the world rewards power, not goodness. You keep waiting. Waiting for karma. Waiting for justice. Waiting for the universe to reward your patience. But while you wait, others are taking what you never claimed. You think fairness is a law of nature. It's not. Fairness is a luxury created by those strong enough to enforce it. The myth of the moral universe. History doesn't remember the kind. It remembers the ruthless, the cunning, the unstoppable. Julius Caesar didn't wait for the Senate's approval. He crossed the Rubicon and rewrote history. Rosa Parks didn't scream. She refused to move, and an empire of oppression cracked. Tesla gave the world electricity and died broke and forgotten while others stole his legacy. You think suffering in silence earns respect. It doesn't. Silence is just permission for others to ignore you. The price of being good, you've been conditioned to believe. Selflessness is noble. It's not. It's just self-destruction in disguise. Humility makes you worthy. No, it makes you invisible. Kindness is the high ground, only if it's backed by power. But here's the truth. Kindness without strength is an invitation to predators. Sacrifice without boundaries is a blueprint for exploitation. Patience without strategy is just wasted time. You've been trained to lose, to believe that if you just endure long enough, the world will finally reward you. It won't. The game you didn't know you were playing. Life isn't about morality. It's about leverage. The powerless get sacrificed. The predictable get manipulated. The passive get drained. You think you're avoiding conflict. Really, you're just surrendering in slow motion. Machiavelli didn't admire cruelty. He admired precision. He didn't say be ruthless. He said be strategic. Because in the end, the world doesn't care about your intentions, only your impact. No one owes you fairness. You have to create it. Waiting for justice is just another form of losing. The shift from victim to victor. If you want change, you don't beg for it. You engineer it. 1. Stop waiting to be chosen. Oh, leaders don't ask for permission. They take position. Oh, respect isn't given, it's taken. 2. Turn kindness into strength. Oh, generosity without boundaries is self-sabotage. Oh, make people earn your kindness. Don't give it freely. 3. Master emotional discipline. Oh, the weak react. The strong redirect. Oh, if they can trigger you, they own you. 4. Build leverage. Oh, power isn't about force. It's about making resistance cost more than compliance. Oh, if they fear losing you more than you fear losing them, you win. The final choice. You have 2 options. 1. Keep waiting, hoping the world will suddenly become fair, that people will finally recognize your worth. That patience will magically pay off. Oh, spoiler, it won't. 2. Wake up. Oh, stop expecting fairness. Create it. Oh, stop begging for respect. Command it. Oh, stop fearing power. Wield it. The world doesn't reward goodness. It rewards those who refuse to be ignored. So ask yourself, are you ready to play the game, or will you remain a pawn in someone else's? The anatomy of power, why you're still losing, and how to flip the script. The uncomfortable truth no one tells you. You were designed to lose. The system needs obedient workers, not kings. Schools trained you to follow rules. Religion taught you to turn the other cheek. Society rewarded you for being manageable. And now you wonder why you're stuck, while others take what they want. Here's what they never taught you. 1. The polite person's curse. Every time you said sorry when you weren't wrong. Every time you let someone interrupt you. Every time you laughed at an unfunny joke to be liked. You were programming yourself into irrelevance. The world doesn't punish bad people. It punishes unskilled people. The thief who knows human psychology gets richer than the honest man who doesn't. 2. The myth of meritocracy exposed. You've been fed the lie that hard work equals success, talent equals recognition, good deeds equals reward. Reality? Hard work plus visibility equals success. Talent plus self-promotion equals recognition. Good deeds plus strategic positioning equals reward. The janitor works harder than the CEO, who gets paid more. Value isn't measured in sweat. It's measured in leverage. 3. The silent war perception. While you're focused on doing good work, others are controlling how they're perceived, building strategic alliances, positioning themselves as indispensable. You're playing checkers while they play chess. No one cares about the truth of your character, only the perception of your value. 4. The 3 laws of power dynamics. I, the law of thresholds. Weakness tolerated becomes weakness exploited. 1 unpunished disrespect invites 100 more. 2. The law of mirrors. People treat you how you teach them to treat you. Your current reality is a reflection of your past tolerances. 3. The law of thermodynamics. Energy flows where resistance is weakest. If you're the path of least resistance, you'll be drained first. 5. The rebirth protocol. Phase 1. Detox. Delete all should from your vocabulary. Unlearn every lesson that made you manageable. Identify every way you've been programmed for obedience. Phase 2. Reconfiguration. Study power dynamics like your life depends on it. It does. Reverse engineer every successful person you admire. Build a personal boardroom of historical strategists in your mind. Phase 3. Emergence. Start small. Say no to 1 unreasonable request daily. Train your voice to drop at ends of statements, no uptalk. Master the 3-second pause before responding to anything. 6. The anti-victim framework. When tempted to complain, instead of "they don't appreciate me," ask, "How have I made myself easy to ignore?" When feeling powerless, instead of "the system is rigged," ask, "What rules can I bend? What games can I change?" When facing injustice, instead of "this isn't fair," declare, "I will make fairness irrelevant to my success." Final warning. Every day you delay your transformation, the world extracts more from you, not because it's evil, but because nature abhors and used power. Your unused strength doesn't disappear. It gets harvested by those bold enough to claim it. The choice was never between good and evil. It's always been between mastery and mediocrity, between reading these words and actually changing, or bookmarking this to come back later. The power paradox. Why your good intentions are being weaponized against you. The cruelest joke the universe plays. The rules you were taught to succeed are the exact rules keeping you from winning. You've been given a map to nowhere, and the compass is broken. Here's how the deception works. 1. The bait-and switch of modern success. They told you, be yourself, then punish you for unpolished authenticity. Work hard, then promoted the connected over the competent. Tell the truth, then rewarded the best storytellers. Reality. The system isn't broken. It's working exactly as designed, to filter out those who can't see through the illusion. 2. The invisible fences holding you back. Your mind has been landscaped with courtesy traps, where being polite overrides self-interest. Fairness fantasies, waiting for cosmic justice that never comes. Permission addiction, seeking approval to take what's yours. These mental barriers don't exist for those winning the game. They were never taught to see them. 3. The 3 silent revolutions you missed while you played by old rules. Revolution number 1. Power shifted from positions to perceptions. Revolution number 2. Value detached from effort, attached to leverage. Revolution number 3. Attention became the ultimate currency. You're still trading time for money while others trade narratives for empires. For the master key they don't want you to find. All power stems from one source, the ability to influence another's reality tunnel. The elite don't control resources. They control what people believe is possible, what they perceive as valuable, what they consider normal. 5. The reconditioning protocol. Stage 1. Cognitive demolition. Identify every virtue that's made you vulnerable. Recognize every truth that's actually a leash. Map all the ways you've been gaslighting yourself. Stage 2. Strategic rebuilding. Develop situational ruthlessness. Master the art of calculated disclosure. Build personal leverage points in every relationship. Stage 3. Behavioral alchemy. Transform patience from waiting to preparing. Convert empathy from weakness to intelligence gathering. Mold anger from outburst to cold, directed force. 6. The anti-sheep manifesto. To break the cycle. When tempted to explain yourself, say less. When pressured to conform, hesitate visibly. When offered false choices, create a third option. Remember, power isn't taken from you. It's surrendered through thousands of micro-compliances you don't even notice anymore. The final truth. You're not reading this by accident. This is your subconscious sending an SOS. The part of you that knows you're meant for more is screaming for activation. Every day you ignore it, the harder it becomes to hear. The world doesn't need more good people. It needs more dangerous people who choose to be good. Not because they have to, but because they've transcended the need to be anything else. The power reckoning. Why your best traits are being used against you. You were raised to believe in fairness, kindness, and patience. Yet the more you embody these virtues, the more the world exploits them. This isn't an accident. It's by design. The system doesn't reward morality. It rewards strategic advantage. The 5 betrayals keeping you trapped. 1. The betrayal of hard work. Oh, you were told. Work hard and success will follow. Oh, reality. Hard work alone is worthless without leverage. Oh, the janitor works harder than the CEO. Who gets paid more? 2. The betrayal of honesty. Oh, you were told. Honesty is the best policy. Oh, reality. The best liars control the narrative. Oh, truth doesn't win. Perception does. 3. The betrayal of kindness. Oh, you were told. Be kind and people will appreciate you. Oh, reality. Kindness without power is an invitation to exploitation. Oh, predators don't reward generosity. They consume it for the betrayal of patience. Oh, you were told. Good things come to those who wait. Oh, reality. Good things come to those who take. Oh, the early bird gets the worm. The patient bird starves. 5. The betrayal of fairness. Oh, you were told. The universe balances itself. Oh, reality. The universe doesn't care. Oh, fairness isn't law. It's a privilege enforced by the strong. The 3 realizations that change everything. 1. You were never meant to win playing fair. Oh, the game is rigged. Stop expecting it to be fair. Oh, the rules weren't written for you. Rewrite them. 2. Your emotions are being used as weapons against you. Oh, guilt, shame, and fear keep you compliant. Oh, the moment you stop reacting, you regain control. 3. Power isn't given, it's taken. Oh, no one will hand you respect. You must claim it. Oh, the strong don't ask for permission. They announce their presence. The reclamation protocol. Step 1. Identify the levers of control. Who benefits from your obedience? What beliefs keep you from acting boldly? Where have you been taught to wait instead of take? Step 2. Rewire your responses. Replace guilt with calculation. Replace patience with positioning. Replace hope with strategy. Step 3. Execute the shift. Start small. Say no once today. Observe. Who panics when you stop complying? Escalate. Demand more. Not because you deserve it, but because you can. The final choice. You have 2 paths. 1. Stay predictable. Keep hoping the world will reward your virtues while it drains you dry. 2. Become dangerous, not cruel, but uncontrollable by design. The wolves don't hate the sheep. They just don't respect them. The Power Awakening. Why your mind is the last battleground. The greatest trick the system ever pulled was convincing you that power lies outside yourself. The truth? You've been in a war for your mind without realizing it. Every belief, every hesitation, every moment of self-doubt, these aren't accidents. They're the scars of psychological warfare. You didn't know you were fighting. The 5 cognitive battlefields where you're being outmaneuvered. 1. The attention economy war. Your focus is the most valuable commodity you own. Yet you surrender it daily for free to algorithms and influencers. While you're distracted, others are building empires with your attention. 2. The language manipulation front. Words like selfish, entitled, and arrogant are psychological landmines, designed to keep you from claiming what's yours. The moment you start acting in your own interests, they'll deploy these terms. 3. The emotional hijacking campaign. Your anger, fear, and guilt are being weaponized. Social media engineers outrage to control your behavior. The more emotionally reactive you are, the easier you are to manipulate. 4. The time illusion deception. They've convinced you there's always later, that you have unlimited time to change, while quietly ensuring you're always too busy surviving to actually live. 5. The identity lock-in strategy. They want you permanently attached to your current self-concept, because the moment you realize you can reinvent yourself is the moment you become dangerous. The psychological armory you need immediately. 1. Cognitive sovereignty. The ability to choose what you think about, to reject thoughts that don't serve you, to control your own mental space completely. 2. Emotional discipline. Not suppression, strategic deployment. The skill of feeling without being controlled by feeling. The power to choose your response regardless of circumstance. 3. Perceptual dominance. Seeing reality as it is, not as you've been told it is. Recognizing patterns others miss. Anticipating moves before they're made. The 3-phase mental revolution. Phase 1, detoxification. Identify every belief that makes you weaker. Excise all shoulds from your vocabulary. Purge the mental parasites eating your potential. Phase 2, reprogramming. Install new cognitive frameworks. Rewire your emotional triggers. Build mental models that serve you. Phase 3, actualization. Test your new mindset and control conflicts. Calibrate based on results. Scale your victories into permanent change. The ultimate realization. Power isn't something you take from others. It's something you stop giving away. Every moment you spend distracted, emotionally reactive, or trapped in limiting beliefs is power you've surrendered. The war for your mind is already happening. The only question is, are you a passive casualty or an active combatant? This isn't about becoming ruthless. It's about becoming awake, about recognizing that every interaction, every piece of information, every demand on your attention is part of a larger game. And the most terrifying truth? You're already playing. The only choice is whether you'll play consciously or remain an unwitting pawn. The moment you grasp this is the moment everything changes, not because the world changes, but because you finally see it for what it is. Now, will you keep sleeping, or will you wake up and fight back? The battlefield is your mind. The weapons are your thoughts. The prize is your freedom.